Once upon a time, there was a young man called Christian. Christian lived in a cold European country called the Netherlands, and a young woman called Eve. And Eve lived in a warm Asian country called Indonesia. And they didn't know each other yet, but they had one thing in common. They were both very lonely. In those days, there was a thing called the internet. A place where you could meet other people, even if they lived on the other side of the earth. And that is where they found each other. They fell in love with each other quickly and wanted just one thing: to be together. Eve showed Christian how he could find back faith, and he prayed for God to speak to him. He went to church, and there God spoke to him and said, "Eve is the one for you, Christian." This convinced Christian to make the long journey to her country. He surprised Eve with a marriage proposal. She cried tears of happiness as she said yes. So, the newly engaged couple was very happy with each other, and they decided that Eve should also visit Christian's land and meet his family before they became man and wife. So that is what they did. Eve learned to speak his strange language and tried his weird unspicy food. It was not very tasty, except for patat speciaal. So she added a lot of pepper to everything. Except for the unspicy food, she liked the Netherlands a lot, and she really wanted to live there. She also really liked Christian, and really wanted to marry him and start a family with him. Eve went back to her country to prepare the wedding day. Christian did as much as he could to help from his own country. He supported his stressed fiancée as much as possible, and together they were strong and didn't give up, and they worked hard. When the time came closer, Christian and his father traveled to Indonesia, and they met Eve's family. It was great to be together again, and there was much happiness and looking forward to the wedding.